which is very famous, we know, is Holika Dahan, when we light, this. So this is Purnima, and next day to Gaur Purnima is the day when we play Holi. So Gaur Purnima is the day, on the day of Holika Dahan, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared. So Lord Chaitanya's one name is Gauranga. Why he is called Gauranga? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we all know that Lord Krishna, he has the color of Krishna. Lord Krishna's color is blue. Precisely what blue?
Dark blue. Midnight black.
Midnight blue. What is midnight blue?
Just blue ring.
Yes, monsoon cloud blue. Yeah, it's called Neela Megha Shyam. So it's the color of monsoon cloud. That's Krishna's complexion. Krishna always comes in that complexion. Krishna has that complexion. And Radharani's complexion is golden. Precisely what golden? Yes, it's called Tapta Kanchan. Yeah, so when we heat gold, there is a particular color that comes. She has that complexion. So Radharani is golden, Krishna is color of monsoon cloud. So now what happens is, Radharani loves. Sure? Radharani loves all of us, but she loves most Krishna. And Krishna also loves Radharani, but Krishna cannot love Radharani in the same proportion as Radharani loves. Krishna can do everything. If someone asks what Krishna cannot do, Krishna can do everything. But what Krishna cannot do is, he cannot love like Radharani. So Radharani's love for Krishna is topmost. So now what happened? Krishna is thinking, I can do everything. But what is it that attracts Radharani most towards me? What is that love? Whatever I do, Krishna teases Radharani a lot. He keeps on giving her some kind of, not trouble, but small troubles. But still Radharani always loves Krishna. So Krishna thinks, what is that love? What Radharani feels when she is around me? And I want to understand that love. Now why Krishna is not able to understand Radharani's love? Any guess? Krishna can do everything. Why he is not able to understand Radharani's love?
Because the love is too much. Because he's not Radharani.
Love is too much, yes. But Krishna is too much. Krishna is much. So why Krishna is not able to understand Radharani's love?
He's confused.
Because?
He's just confused. But that doesn't.
Yeah.
That doesn't get on.
He is not Radharani very close. Radharani, I'll give you a hint. Radharani loves whom?
Krishna. Oh,
Krishna cannot love himself, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We can love others. Of course, we human love ourselves a lot. But Krishna is not like that. Krishna loves us. But Krishna, it's difficult for Krishna to love himself with the same intensity. And that's why Krishna wants to understand what is that love, what Radharani feels for me. So then Krishna decides to appear in a form where he will have the same love that Radharani has. So that avatar is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, he took the complexion of Radharani. Radharani's complexion is molten gold. So he took the complexion of Radharani. He took the mood of Radharani. So he appeared as a devotee, the topmost devotee, because Radharani is topmost devotee of Krishna. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came as a topmost devotee. He had the golden complexion, and when he was born, because he was so beautiful and he was having complexion of molten gold, people started calling him Gauranga. Gauranga means Gora, we all know Gora. What is Gora? It's Hindi. No. Gora, yeah. The children these days are better. Our generation was like too much into Gora and Kala. So we all know Gora. So Gora means one who has the fair complexion. And Anga means part of the body, limbs. So one whose every limb is Gaura is Gauranga. That's how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's one name is Gauranga. So his name is Gauranga and Chaitanya. So when he appeared on the full moon night of Falgun, that day it was an eclipse. Now what happens when there is an eclipse? As per Hindu tradition, eclipse is considered inauspicious. So what happens when, now also some people do that, at the time of eclipse, they go to the holy rivers like Ganga, Yamuna, wherever they are, and they take the dip in the river at the time of eclipse or after the eclipse. So because it was eclipse, people went into the river because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared in Navdeep, which is on the banks of river Ganga. So everyone was taking dip in Ganga water. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he appeared, he was crying like every baby cries. He was crying continuously. He was not ready to calm down. But then, when people were taking dip, they all were saying loudly what they were saying. Hari, Hari. What they were saying? Hari, Hari. Not this. Hari, Hari, Hari. Better. Still Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is crying. Hari, Hari. Yeah, so this is how they all were saying, and then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stopped crying. And this became a routine. Now every day the ladies, because they used to love to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, how gopis love to see Krishna, all the ladies in Navdeep, they loved to see Chaitanya because Chaitanya was so beautiful. He had long hair, he was so beautiful, his face was always effulgent. They loved to see him. So they were visiting his house every day. Just something they will bring. I want to offer this, I want to put this. With some reason they were coming. But whenever Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was crying, no one was able to pacify him. Why? Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to hear just one thing. What was that? Hari. So now everyone knew that. If Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is crying, everyone used to shout, Hari, Hari. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu becomes calm. This is how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is in his childhood. Actually, his name was not Chaitanya in his childhood. His name was Vishwambhara. That was the name given to him. Later, when he got initiation, he got the name Shri Krishna Chaitanya. So in his childhood, he did lots of pastime because of time constraint. I will not go into the pastimes, but his pastimes are very much, one can relate to Krishna's pastime because he is Lord Krishna. And then if Lord Krishna comes, who will come with Krishna?
Balaram.
Sure?
Yes.
Okay. So now Balram came because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is there, Krishna is here, so Balram is also here, and Balram came as
Nityananda.
Nityananda is pointing to himself. So we have Nityananda sitting. So he appeared as Nityananda. So Nityananda was elder, like Balram is elder. Nityananda appeared 12 years before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And then when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was growing very nicely in Navdeepa, and he was scholar, he was very intelligent because of course he is Lord, he knows everything, and he was extremely naughty. And what he used to do especially, he used to trouble all the devotees. Out of everyone, if there is a devotee, he will trouble that person the most. He will go, he will take their book, he will tear their book, he will throw their clothes, if there is a devotee. So then devotees of Navdeep were very much frustrated with him. And they used to change the road. If Chaitanya is coming, we'll go from other road. That naughty he was. But when he grew, of course, his purpose of coming here was only one. To give that mercy which Radharani gives to all of us. So what Radharani gives? Radharani gives us love of Krishna. Same thing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to, because of course he is Krishna, he wanted to feel that love. That's one reason. He wanted to feel the love of Radharani. Also he wanted to distribute that love of Radharani to everyone. and that's why he appeared. Now how he will distribute? There are, he need to do something. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityanand Prabhu came, they all were there, and with one thing, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu when he came on the request of one Acharya. So there is an Acharya who is called Advaita Acharya. So Advaita Acharya, he was actually living in Navdeepa for a long time. Not Navdeepa, he was living in Shantipur near to Navdeep, and there he was looking at the condition of everyone, and he was understanding that everyone is suffering. But because we are not able to understand that we are suffering, he was alone crying. He used to cry day and night looking at people suffering. And he was thinking, what can I do to take them out of this world, to take them out of this suffering condition? And then every day he used to call out, he used to shout, the way we said Hari Hari, but he used to shout in pain, he used to shout with tears that, oh Krishna, when you will come to give that mercy, because I cannot give, I am just an Acharya, I need you to come. And because he worshipped day and night, Lord Chaitanya appeared. So Lord Nityananda, Chaitanya, and then Advaita Acharya. Now I am talking about this. There's a poster behind. We see the 5 personalities. So they are called Panch Tattva. One who is in the center, one with a yellow garment, he is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. One on his right hand side in blue is Nityananda, who is Balram. On the right side of Nityananda, one in white is Advaita Acharya, the one who called Lord. On the left hand side of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in the red, is who? Stop pointing to yourself, children. What's the name? Yes, he is Gadadhar Pandit. So Gadadhar, who is Gadadhar? Gadadhar is one of the eternal associate of Lord Krishna, and it is said Gadadhar is no one else but who is missing? If Krishna comes, Balram comes. Who assists? Radharani needs to be here as well. Now, because our consciousness is, we can map, okay, Radharani is a lady, she has to be in a female body. If she is in a man, she cannot be Radharani, because this is how we can map, this is our intelligence. But Lord can do anything. So Radharani appeared as Gadadhar. And then on the left hand side of Gadadhar, one in the green dress is Srivas Thakur. Okay? So Srivas Thakur is one of the devotee, the very close devotee of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So they 5 together are called Pancha Tattva. And they were always together. Together as in, whenever they used to do Sankirtan, they used to do it together. There is a place in Navdeepa, it's called as Srivas Angan. Angan means a courtyard. So in Srivas's home, all these 5 associates, they used to do Sankirtan during nights. And during day where they used to do Sankirtan, they used to go out on the streets, on the roads. They used to just sing. What they used to sing? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's favorite bhajan or singing. Now we'll think it will be very complicated. No, it's very simple. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to sing Krishna, 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 Hey. Krishna, 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 Hey. Everyone. Krishna, 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 Hey. 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 It's very simple, right? That's what it so shows. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is very merciful. He knows that it is difficult to memorize difficult prayer. You know, there are so many different prayers, bhajans, songs. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu knows he is most merciful. So he gave us a simple song, just Krishna, 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 Krishna. So he used to sing this day and night, and all the associate used to sing with him. So this is what is called as Sankirtan. So what we do is Kirtan. What is Kirtan? Singing bhajans. Yes, Kirtan means chanting the names of the Lord. And Sankirtan means doing it together. So if I sit alone at home and with any instrument, without instrument, if I do this Krishna, 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 I'm doing Kirtan. What we are doing right now is Sankirtan. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu propagated Sankirtan. He said more than sitting alone in your house, doing bhakti alone, it is very important that we do it together. So his focus was always on Sankirtan. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he grew, and then at the age of 24, he took sannyas. Sannyas means when one leaves the household life. So when he was taking sannyas, his mother was of course sad, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to go to Vrindavan. But because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is in Navdeep is in West Bengal, and Vrindavan is quite far from there. And that time it's not like today where we can take flight and go. It was people used to walk. So his mother's name is Shachi. So Shachi Devi requested that if you want to take sannyas, take, but at least stay close to me. Now, rule of sannyas is the one who takes sannyas cannot stay with the family, cannot stay with even the parents. So she said, you can't stay with me, but at least stay close to me. So close to West Bengal, Navdeep, the closest pilgrimage is Jagannath Puri. So his mother requested that you make Jagannath Puri your hub and stay there. At least I will get some news about you, what you are doing, how are you. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, like an obedient son, agreed. Though he wanted to live in Vrindavan, but it is said where there is a devotee, there is a Vrindavan. Where there is a devotee, there is a Vrindavan. Vrindavan is not a land. Vrindavan is where there is devotee, there is Vrindavan. So he agreed, I will stay in Jagannath Puri. And then for 24, at the age of 24, he took sannyas and he wrapped up his pastimes. He finished his leelas at the age of 48. So for next 24 years, he was in Jagannath Puri. Now there's a long story, what all he did, it was amazing. So from the age of 24 till 30, for the 6 years, he went to a South India tour. Because by that time, so much problems were taking place in north of India, and the culture was quite lost because of so many different invasions were happening. So he wanted to revive the culture, and somehow south of India still preserved the culture. So he went all the way to south of India and he visited all the holy dhams there, starting with Sri Rangam. So he stayed there in Sri Rangam for some time. And then he went to all the places, and from there while coming, he collected all the lost scriptures. One of the lost scripture was Brahma Samhita. So he revived Brahma Samhita, and like that there is one other scripture called as Krishna Karnamrita. Like that he revived many scriptures, he brought back and gave it to his devotees to transcribe it, because that time there was no books. He wanted them to write it so that everyone can get benefited. And how they used to write? They used to write on the leaves actually. It was very difficult. So that was first thing he started. And then when the time passed, he started getting into his modes of ecstasy. What is ecstasy, children?
Oh, especially for that. No, that's exclusive.
Exclusive, yes. So ecstasy is ecstasy is a feeling of extreme bliss. So he used to get into now ecstasy. Initially he was reviving the system, he was collecting the scriptures, but now it was time for him to feel the mood of Radharani. Now Radharani always loves Krishna in a mood of separation. This is the prime quality of Radharani. We all think we want to get Krishna, we want to get Krishna. Even Radharani missed Krishna throughout her life. Who are we? So Radharani's love for Krishna is love in separation. So that is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was now about to taste. Because he wanted to taste the mood of Radharani. So now, as and when the days passed, he started feeling more and more separation from Krishna. And then what was happening? He was getting into the pastimes of Radharani and Krishna because he willingly wanted to understand that love. So he was able to jump from this material world to the spiritual world, to the Golok Vrindavan, and he was able to feel that pastimes of Radha and Krishna. So there is a huge description what all he did in those ecstasy. But whatever the span, one thing which is noticeable about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is he gave everyone holy name. What is holy name? Pavitra Naam. And which is the most pure name? Is the name of Krishna. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave the name of Krishna to everyone. And precisely he gave Mahamantra, which is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. He gave this mantra to everyone because he understood that until we chant the names of Krishna, we cannot get out of this material bondage. And that's why he gave the holy name to everyone. Now what is behind this Mahamantra? So this Mahamantra is mentioned in Upanishads that this 16-word Mahamantra is as good as doing any yajna, more than any yajna. So in Kali Yuga, we cannot actually perform any yajna. Even if we try, we may call so many pandits, pujaris to perform some yajnas. The problem is, because of Kali Yuga, everything it has become impure. So even the topmost reciters of mantra may do some mistakes while doing the mantra recitation. And we don't understand that science. We will call some pandit pujari and he will say something and we felt yes, done. Because we don't understand. Now it's not that pujaris they don't understand. They try to know it at their best. But still, because of Kali Yuga, it is very difficult to say the mantras, to say the things correct. So he knew that by doing this process, it is very difficult for people. And that's why he gave the mantra that you don't need any other yajna, you don't need any other dharma. All you need is the names of Krishna. So that's why he gave the mantra. What was the mantra?
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. So twice he traveled to Vrindavan, and while going to Vrindavan, actually he was singing these Krishna, 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 Krishna. So what happened on the way? There were forests, and in the forest all the animals who were listening to this mantra, even they got mad in love. So there is a pastime where all the animals, the lion, tiger, all the ferocious animals, they started following him with this, because he was moving with the mantra and they all were dancing behind him. So not only humans, he was actually able to give this devotion to animals. So it is said, a pure devotee can make anyone devotee. Not only human, even animals, birds, everyone. So a slight touch of a devotee, a presence of a devotee can make someone else devotee. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came in the mood of topmost devotee. So everywhere he went, the Sankirtan movement was spreading like anything. And what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did? He had his agents. Who were his agents? Nityananda Prabhu. Who else?
Advaita.
Advaitacharya. Srivas Thakur and Gadadhar. These four were his agents. So he used to send them to different villages, different areas, go and request people to chant. So now this Nityanand Prabhu, and also there is one who is called as Namacharya, Haridas Thakur. So with Haridas Thakur and Nityanand Prabhu, they actually used to knock everyone's door. And when they used to open, they used to just join the hand and say, please chant, please chant, please chant. And people were like, these two crazy people are every day coming and doing the same thing. Please chant, please chant. They were getting irritated. Some used to say some bad words also. A time came when they visited two drunkards, two dacoits. Not dacoits, they were like doing everything. So they visited their place and they were actually so frustrated. Why you are asking again and again to chant? I really don't want to chant. We don't want to chant. So they picked a stone and what they did? Threw it on Nityananda. And then that was the time. Till now, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu never revealed that, that he is Krishna. But now when he saw that his devotee is getting attacked, Nityananda is a devotee, he is Balram. Balram is a devotee of Krishna. That time he got so angry that he called his Sudarshan Chakra and everyone witnessed that. He called Sudarshana and so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was about to release Sudarshan Chakra, and that time Nityananda Prabhu requested that please Lord be merciful, they are just trying to, they have some sins but they will take your name, just don't get angry. So Nityananda Prabhu protected them. So like that there are many pastimes. So throughout their life, all Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did was distributing the names of Krishna. And to all his disciples, because he had some associate, and then there were 6 Goswamis who were his disciples. So these 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan, they learned from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu the art of bhakti. So before that, what happened? Vrindavan, today we know Vrindavan, some of us have been to Vrindavan, we see Vrindavan, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared in 1486. And that time there was no Vrindavan. Everything was lost. Today what Vrindavan we see, so many temples, everything, there was nothing. There was no temple, there was no Radha Kund, there was no Shyam Kund, there was nothing. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructed his disciples, especially Sanatana Goswami and Rupa Goswami, to go to Vrindavan and revive these holy places. Of course, how they will revive? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave them the knowledge where what is, and they were actually able to excavate the deities. These deities were lost. So wherever Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave them an idea, there was a deity, and everything was built that time. So this is 1486. So after that time, actually today's Vrindavan, whatever we see, was built up. And was built up by these 6 Goswamis who were disciples of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So this is a quick life story of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Of course, how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu disappeared. Today we are celebrating Appearance Day, so not too much into disappearance, but he used to visit Jagannath Puri. Once he entered the altar of Jagannath Ji and he never came out. All pujaris were outside, so it is said that he emerged in the deity of Lord Jagannath. He never came out. That is what is being said. So this is how he disappeared. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's, throughout his life, he didn't write anything, no scripture, nothing. He just wrote one prayer. That prayer is called as Sikshashtakam. It's a collection of 8 verses. So this Sikshashtakam prayer is very, very important, and to all the devotees it is said this is everything Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave. So if one understands this Sikshashtakam, that's why devotees recite this prayer every morning before starting their japa. Because this prayer is the legacy, is the what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu actually gave in writing. Other than that, he only gave Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And that's what we all are here, to chant his mantra, to chant his glories. So this is about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. There's a lot to talk. His pastimes are never ending like Krishna. But today we will stop here. Now, before we move further, I'll just tell what we are going to do. We sing one prayer which is called as Shachi Sutastakam. Shachi is the name of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mother. Sutta means son. Who is son of Shachi Devi? Sachi Sutta Ashtakam. 8 verses in the prayer of is for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It is very auspicious to sing this Shachi Sutta Ashtakam on the day of Gaur Purnima. So we all will be singing that. And after that, we are going to have a small musical performance by all the children who are sitting here. So what they will be to understand what they'll try to show is what we have done is in the 1486 that time like 500 years back there were some major problems in the society and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his associates tried to address that. Like there is a pastime, there were drunkards and they approached please chant and they were throwing stones and at the end drunkards became devotees. So like that there were many problems that time. So what we have done is now today, because as of now it's 500 years gone, and the problems which were like very like binary 0 and 1 clear, this is drunkard, this is gambler. Now with more progress of Kali Yuga, the problems have become more complicated. It is not black and white. The problems of Kali Yuga have entered our houses. It has gone so deep into our system that we are not able to identify that this is what Kali Yuga is. So the performance what children will do, it will be a mix of what happened at the time of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and what is the modern day problem. So both Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will try to address. So we will we'll be seeing that. But before that, we will sing this prayer called as Shachi Sutastakam. It's shared on the WhatsApp group. The prayer, if you are there, you can read from there. It's there on the screen. I hope it's visible. So we'll be singing it now. Navapushpasaram Navabhavaram Navalasyaparam Navaram and then we'll stop.